All right, let's talk about something that hits close to home for a lot of business owners and a lot of leaders. And it's when loyalty hurts. Have you ever hired a friend, somebody you believe in? You give them an opportunity, maybe even help them get back on their feet. Maybe they got fired from their last job or got laid off. They struggled to get along with the next guy that they worked for. And then they turn around and leave you hanging with absolutely no notice. Yeah, they might feel a little bit bad. They don't really feel bad because they still left you hanging after you just spent like $30,000 on them. Yeah, that one stings a little different. It's not because they quit. It's not because they left you hanging. It's because of how fast they did it and the fact that you trusted them and the fact that you didn't see it coming, right? You're all in. You're all in 100%. And they're not all in back with you. That's what I'm going to talk about today because I'm going to tell you that happened to me. And I'm going to be honest with you. It messed me up more as a friend than a business owner. As a business owner, I did what every good person does. I started hiring that exact same day. I opened up the applications the moment I found out. I started getting people in and I started interviewing people the very next day. I don't waste time. I don't let grass grow under my feet when it comes to that kind of stuff. But here's the thing, is that like back in August, I hired a buddy. He was in a tough spot and I wanted to help him out. He'd done sales before, so I figured perfect fit, man. I paid him as a contractor for a month because he knew he was going to leave for a month on vacation. And I was like, cool, perfect fit, come in, learn it. I'll pay you for a month. It's a good way to get your feet underneath you. It'll be part of training. Okay. He takes September off to do some vacation stuff. Totally good with that. Totally cool. Right? I believed this was going to be a long-term relationship. We'd painted the vision. We knew where we wanted to go. We knew it was coming. Right? He comes back. We hit the ground running. I took him to a big show. Right? We flew in. Granted, the flights weren't optimal. They were delayed. There was weather. There's crap that goes on. But hey, that's part of travel. Right? We got like 80 leads from that show. And things looked really promising. They looked really good. We were going to come back. We were going to start doing follow-up. He was going to make some major commission really quick. His pay was going to go like double or triple what it would have been the month before, all because of one show, right? If not more than that. Just because he followed up with leads and closed them with lots of hot leads from that. People that were like, call me Monday. Well, Monday rolled around, no calls were made, right? Then out of nowhere, on Wednesday, we're supposed to get together to talk about estimates, and he just quits. Says he took another job with an old boss. The money's just too good. That was the excuse. The money's just too good. No conversation, no heads up, just they want me to start Monday. I'll do what I can to get this other stuff done, and I'll work in my off time to get it finished. I'm still going to try to do this stuff for you when I'm not working for him. Like, what the hell? Right? I'm standing there thinking, man, you're set up for this huge world of success. You're set up for the future. Right? Now, here's where it gets real. As a business owner, I wasn't mad that he left. I've already got new interviews lined up. I'll find the right people. That's not an issue. The part that hurts is the friendship. You see, when you lead with heart, you actually care. It's not just business. You see potential in people. You believe in them. You give them a shot when nobody else would. And then they treat that grace like it's cheap crap. That's the part that messes with your head. It makes you question if you should ever trust again. It makes you question if you're doing the right thing. It makes you question how your growth looks. Are you in the right headspace? Are you treating them right? Did you do something wrong? Now, here's what I learned, and maybe this will help somebody else listening right now. You're not wrong for caring. You're not weak because you lead with your heart. This world needs more leaders who care, who build people, not just payrolls. The key isn't to stop caring. The key is to build better boundaries. Don't hand out trust like it's candy. Make people earn it. Be generous with opportunity, but guarded with access. And this one's super tough, but it's true. Okay? It wasn't about you. It wasn't about me. He didn't leave because I failed him. He left because his values didn't line up with mine. See, when money's the only motivator, loyalty's always for sale. Always, always. Think about that for a second. If you're leaving a role for a quarter an hour, for $5,000 a year, even for double your salary, you're always going to be for sale. And some of you listening to this are like, that's cool. I'm for sale. You're going to double my salary? I'm for sale. I'm not. I want quality over quantity when it comes to life. And sometimes God lets people walk out of our lives early before they're in a position to do more damage. That's protection and not punishment. So yeah, I'm learning that boundaries aren't about pushing people away. They're about protecting the mission. They're about protecting me. I can be friendly without being friends. I can love people without letting them take advantage of me. Next time, I'm going to lead with both grit and discernment. Grace doesn't mean being blind. It means choosing strength with compassion. Now, I've prayed on this a lot, and maybe you've been through something similar. Romans chapter 8, verse 28 says, all things work together for good, for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. This situation, it's a forge. It's heat, pressure, and sparks. It's uncomfortable, but it's refining me as a leader. God doesn't waste pain. He shapes it into wisdom. So yeah, I'm hurt. But I'm also grateful because this reminded me loyalty isn't proven in good times. It's proven in the hard times. If you've ever been burned by someone you trusted, remember this. You don't have to become bitter to become better. Let that hurt harden your resolve, not your heart. You'll trust again. You'll lead again. And next time, you'll do it with clearer eyes, stronger boundaries, and a little more grace. You guys, it's Dan Greer with Forged, and I'm ready to lead you with grit, influence with fire, and teach with grace. I hope you pick up a copy of my book, Grit, Grease, and Grace. You can get it from gritgreasegrace.com. And also, we got some stuff coming up in January. Hope you come to it. It's going to be in Chicago. Sign up for it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. All right, guys. We'll see you on the flip side. Later.